So you keep hearing about this Part 107 thing like it's some secret club for elite pilots. Well, here's the truth. It is not that deep. Unless you're trying to learn it straight from the FAA website where everything sounds like it's written by a freaking lawyer. So let me break it down to you like you're 5 years old, or at least like you're someone who actually wants to get paid flying drones. In which case, especially with business, you want to uncomplicate everything. And I'm here to do that for you. This video is your no BS plain English guide on what the Part 107 actually is, what it actually allows you to do, what it doesn't allow you to do, how to pass the test, and why you needed it yesterday if you're actually serious about starting a profitable drone business. So if you're trying to get out of the hobby zone and get into the paid zone, this is where it all begins. Now, the Part 107 is basically your drone business license. It's the section in the FAA rulebook that governs all non-recreational drone activity in the United States. That means if you want to use your drone for work, like filming real estate, shooting marketing videos for businesses, doing roof inspections, farming analytics, event coverage, all the above, you name it, you're going to need this. It's issued by the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration, and it's legally what separates hobbyists from professionals. So if you're flying for anything that benefits you or any other business financially, you need this license. No license, no permission, no protection, no professionalism. So what else does it allow you to do? It allows you to get paid for drone work legally. It allows you to add aerial services to your business without breaking any laws. You can get instant LAANC approval for flying in controlled airspaces. And you can now apply for special FAA waivers to fly at night, fly over people, fly near cars, buildings, and other sensitive areas, things that are completely off limits without the right paperwork. It also gives you business credibilities to let clients know that you are the real deal. And here's the kicker. If you fly for money and something goes wrong, whether it's property damage, injury, you go into a no-fly zone, you crash into a helicopter, or even a random bystander starts complaining, the FAA can fine you. And we are not talking about a slap on the wrist like a quick speeding ticket. We are talking $10,000 plus in fines for flying illegally. Yes, they go straight for the throat. So yeah, that little piece of paper, it matters. Now here's how to get your FAA Part 107 license the simplest way. First, you got to study for the exam. The FAA wants to know that you know the basics. That includes airspace classifications, weather systems, airport operations, radio comms, and how to avoid turning your drone into a freaking missile. You can use free YouTube series, paid courses like the one I used, link is in the bio, or even apps like Prepware Remote Pilot. But personally, I recommend the paid ones because they go through all the stuff that you absolutely need to know and they leave out all the rest. Not to mention, they even include practice tests. So as long as you're getting at least an 80% on those, you're good to go. After all you have to do is schedule a test at an FAA approved testing center, answer 60 multiple choice questions within 2 hours, and get at least a 70% to pass the exam. So I just made sure that I got an 80 in all the practice tests and I was ready to go. They're going to give you a code once you pass and you're going to apply for your license online. You're going to fill out the IACRA application, get vetted by TSA, and basically wait for your license to arrive in the mail. The test is going to cost you around $175 and it'll be valid for 2 years. After that, all you need to do is take a free online recurrent training. Now, here are some common misconceptions about the Part 107. Well, I'm not charging money, so I don't need it. That's false, because even if you were indirectly making money off of it, that counts. For example, even if you're just shooting and posting drone content online to promote a business, or even your own business and you think it's just a harmless clip, that is considered commercial use. Another one is it's too hard of an exam. Again, false. You don't need to be a pilot and you don't need to be a genius. Even if you were a bad test taker in high school, most people can pass with just 10 to 15 hours of focused studying. Or you can do what I do, which is skim through all the paid study material and just constantly take the practice tests over and over again until you get an 80%. Another one is that it's not worth the money. One decent client gig can pay for the test itself, your study material, and then leave you with extra cash. So if you're taking drone work seriously, this is your first step. And lastly, one of the dumbest things people think they can do is just fly under the radar. Listen, the FAA is not dumb. Especially now, they're using AI. They monitor YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and if they find that you are breaking the law publicly, they are 1000% going to fine you when they find out. They have done it plenty of times before, and there are a ton of YouTube videos and news articles documenting it. Now remember, the FAA Part 107 is not just about checking a box, it's about unlocking opportunities. With it, you can access restricted airspace, take on higher value gigs, build trust with clients, and scale a real business. And if you're doing those things by the book, you can finally fly with confidence instead of looking over your shoulder. Inside my drone business workshop, I teach you exactly how to prep, pass, and turn this license into a real income, the same way I did, turning this new endeavor into a six-figure business. If you received any value from this video, it really helps out the channel. And comment below, certified and booked, if you've already gotten your Part 107 license or if you're on your way there. I hope I helped you see a path forward. And remember, be legal, be legit, and get paid for real with drones. I'll see you guys in the next one.